Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to the Deckbuild Draft Challenge thing, day 18. And we're hoping for some good... That's 2 packs. There you go, that's just 1. Hour of Devastation. Still no Ravnica. But at least Hour of Devastation is a set I'm at least familiar with. So, top pulls would probably be the red, blue god? Locust god would be okay. I forget what else is actually in this set. Well, let's find out. Rather than speculate, let's actually open and see. We then have, to begin, a tragic lesson that we have made a gruesome mistake. Tragic lesson, draw 2 cards, then discard a card unless we return the land to a hand. Probably unlikely to... Well, I suppose it's draw 2, discard 1. It's not the worst rate, but for 2 mana, for 3 mana, I think we can do better than that. We then have Sandblast, 5 damage to target attacking or one creature for 3 mana. Again, it's fine, but we can do better, I am sure. Kindled Fury. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until the end of the turn. So we've had 3 okay, but nothing great cards. Bitterblow, Sharpshooters. So 4/4 Vigilance Reach. So basically an anti-Serra Angel. And also, it's powerful enough to trigger Sarkhan's Awakening. It's a big creature for our creature deck. And yeah, we're probably going to take that by the end of this. We'll see though. We're going to have a Wretched Camel. When it dies, if you control the desert, or there is a desert card in your graveyard, target player discards. We're unlikely to get deserts, because the only places they would be are this and Armenket, which we already opened. But there are... Oh, okay, I tell a lie. Desert the Mindful. I kind of skipped a card here, but Desert the Mindful is a desert. And yeah, it can cycle itself away, discard it if you don't need it, and draw 1 card. Almost worth taking on that basis, but I don't think it makes Wretched Jackal any good for us. Cunning Survivor. Whenever we cycle or discard a card, it gets +1/+1 and can't be blocked. Which is fair, but we don't have a lot of cycling at the moment. Oketra's Avenger. When you may exert Oketra's Avenger as attack, so exert as a reminder, you can basically attack with it and choose not to untap it at that point in your next combat phase, and it gets an extra effect. In this case, prevents all damage that will be dealt to it this turn. So, a free one every other turn that can't take any damage. Okay. Gift of Strength, which is a growth tile effect, +3/+3, and gains reach until end of turn. Nothing amazing, but we could do with maybe 1 or 2 of those. Next, we have Crash Through. Replaces itself, draws a card. Creatures you control gain trample until end of turn. Again, situational, but it could potentially be useful for us. We then have the Manticore Eternal, which is a 5/4 for 5, afflict 3. Whenever this creature becomes blocked, the defending player loses 3 life, and it attacks every turn if it can, which is a drawback, but to block it, they lose 3 life. And 5 power creatures are kind of what we do want. Let's then go for Unconventional Tactics as our next white card. Again, zombies. Target creature gets +3 against flying until the end of turn. Whenever a zombie enters battle under control, you may white, return that card to a hand. It'd be great if we were in white. It actually is a reasonable, repeatable combat trick. Admittedly, we have it the second time round, but yeah. Ominous Sphinx. It is ominous. Whenever we cycle and discard a card, target creature opponent controls get -2/-0 until the end of turn. It's not bad, but I've just seen what we've opened. Also, lands. We've opened the Hour of Devastation, the namesake card of the set itself. And actually, it's not a bad one for our purposes. All creatures lose indestructible. 5 damage to each creature and non-bolus planeswalker. It is good mass removal. In the colours we are in, we're probably going to take it. We probably aren't going to take this, in all honesty. So what are we going to take? I'm tempted to take these because, again, that helps our game plan a little bit. And also we do need green creatures, and that's one of the better ones. And then I guess the question is, do I take the combat trick? Do I take the Manticore? Do I take... I don't think the Sphinx is good enough for what we're doing, in all honesty. And I think Tragic Lesson we can do better for card draw, even though we're kind of limited on options here. So I'm kind of tempted to take the bigger creature here. Just because we picked up a lot of incidental combat tricks. This gives us a bit more power to help our animal plan out a bit, so... Yeah, an Hour of Devastation is a good little bit of removal. So, those are our 3 cards from this pick. Next time, we'll see what else we can open. Until then.